Honestly, I'm not happy at all. I'm sad. I'm sad. Could you imagine a whole whooping of this percentage? They are watching my videos every day and they are not subscribing. They are not subscribing. What have I done? What have I done? It's free to subscribe. After you subscribe, just like the video. Thumbs up, just like it like this. The more you like it, the more YouTube SEO will recommend it to other people. Or let me just ask you, are you not gaining anything from a YouTube channel? Or if you don't know how to subscribe, just tell me, I'll teach you. Please, please now subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are watching my videos on YouTube, you are not subscribing. You are watching it on Instagram, you are not even following me. Even on TikTok, you don't follow me. Not to talk of Facebook, just the same username at 𝐬𝐲 Logistics. Please, we need more followers. Please. Okay, in today's tutorial, we are going to be talking about insurance, how you can insure your item on 1688, right? Insurance is very, very important, and this is the most crucial part of it, honestly, on 1688. I don't know if you've experienced where your item got damaged, got broken, maybe at the point of getting it shipped down to your warehouse address, and on getting there your warehouse manager or your logistic company message you that this item has broken, this item has got damaged, or maybe you've already received it from your country and they later discover that the item has been broken. Now there is this thing you can easily avoid it, and this is what I'm going to be showing you today on how to avoid loss, damages and uncompleted items. Okay, so this is what we are going to be doing now. I'm going to be showing you what I've stated now. As you're watching this video, this is what I'm about to show you, because you want to pay attention and you don't want to skip any part of this video, because it is very, very important how you can secure your item. Okay, it is a must you secure it, so you can get a trade assurance on your item. If any of your item got damages or they got lost, the Chinese supplier will definitely be responsible for that. All right, so this, if this sounds like what you want to watch, or if this sounds like what you are interested in, why don't you join me and watch this video to the very end? Okay, so without further more ado, let's dive into the tutorial.
This is my 1688 now. But before I quickly show you the process, let me tell you what this trade assurance simply means. Okay, in a very simple form before we go into the practical. Now, I head over to my Google. Okay, you can see that this is Google now, and I tapped what is trade assurance. This is a simple question I want to ask Google, and this is the result it automatically pops up after asking the question. It says trade assurance is a free services offered by Alibaba.com that is designed to help create a trust between what a buyer and the supplier. That is a very simple sentences. So furthermore, the instruction it says trade assurance cover you in the event of shipping, in the what, quote that word, in the event of shipping or quality related disputes. You are covered if your products are not shipped on time as per the contract with your supplier. Now, to just brief and summarize this whole English here, they are trying to tell us that trade assurance simply means is a contract between a buyer and the supplier. So this supplier will offer you that at the point of transit, when this item is being shipped from my own side to your own side, I mean to your own warehouse address. If anything is to happen, maybe damages or maybe accident or maybe the item got lost, once it is damaged or maybe they stole it or anything happened during the process, this supplier is telling you that this item will be recovered. They are going to replace it. That is just the simple English there. So it is required, or it's for your own benefit, or you have the right to now contact your own warehouse manager or your own warehouse agent, that they should help you check that item they received on your name. That is it completed? That is another benefit of this thing. Is it completed? Is it not damaged? Is everything all right? So once they said yes, then you are okay with that item. Do you get it? It is just the simple process. So to avoid this azu, to avoid this mistake now, this is the video that I'm about to show you, so that you will not fall into this simple mistake. Because yes, a lot of people fall into the mistake by saying they received their item, everything has fault off, everything got damaged, everything, like they said, everything has broken. So to avoid this mistake now, I'm going to be showing you what to do at the initial stage on 1688. So let's go back to my 1688. So begin from this search icon here. So I'm going to click on it here. Then I'm going to search for, let me just say, let me search for this previous search here. Let me search for ring light. Okay. So this is ring light now, and I've already translated it to Chinese. Okay. So let me wait for this guy to load up this page. Okay. I think this is what I have right here. Can see we have varieties of ring lights here. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do after it has popped up your search, you want to come to this filter section here. Okay, you click on the filter section here, and it's going to bring this option for you. All right, so because we are using 1688 app, we won't be able to have access to translate it on that app. Okay, so you go to your Google Translator to translate it. And how do you go about this? You screenshot this page first. So once you screenshot this page now, you will head over to your 1688 your Google Translator. So this is my Google Translator now. I'll just input and picture translate this guy here. So automatically now it has, let me try to zoom in. So this is what this guy translated for me here. And the option you are going to be going for is this last option at the first row here, which have to do with freight insurance. Okay, I've already explained into details on what that means, so I don't need to repeat myself. So this last option at the first row is what we are going to be going for. All right, so I will click on this guy here, which is this one here. So after I've already selected it, then I'll click on this orange guy to search for the filter. So you can see it's filtering it out, and it has changed the options that it brought out from the first page and to this page now. It has already changed it. Okay, so now to back up what I'm saying, let me click on this first guy here to see what I'm talking about. Guys, at this point, before I proceed, you haven't subscribed, please, it's free to subscribe. And one thing you don't know is that you are learning, all right, and learning is good. You come across this channel based on one or two reasons, right? So please, I get to discover that you guys are watching this video, you are not coming back to subscribe. That's the first thing. Secondly, you are not liking the video. It's free, they are not charging you for these services. The more you like this video, the more YouTube search optimization engine, the more they recommend it. By you liking that video, that simply means you've gained a value from watching that video. So that will prompt their machine or their search engine to recommend it to other people's. So I plead in God's name, please just like the video, please. And also do well to comment. Just give me a awesome comment so YouTube will be able to recommend. Please, I beg you. Okay, so let's proceed. Now I'm going to come to this guy. After, let me just assume I've already checked out the whole item, the everything I need to know about this product here. Maybe I'm good to go with it. Okay, so you can see that is rated 4.5 and is also having a return rate of 45%. That is awesome, right? So now let me just click on this guy here, this arrow here. You click on it, so it's going to show you all the offers that this guy have in stock. Now, to back up that trade insurance, okay, we are going to scroll down here and screenshot this page. Let me screenshot this page for you so we can translate and buttress. I love buttering my points, so you will get to understand. So you don't want to fall into that pit. You don't want to do that same mistake of your item got being damaged. Is of no use anymore. Is just as if you just wasted the money when they help you ship your item from China to your country, and at the point of you collecting it, you realize that everything has got damaged, maybe during the process. Okay, so now this is what you want to learn. Now let me screenshot the page before we proceed. Let me just screenshot it, then we proceed. So I will head over to my Google Translator again to translate this page. Okay, so this is my Google Translator now. Then I will just come with this guy here and see what this guy have to say. Now let's start with this first option. You can see the first option have to do with, let me zoom in, return if damage. We've already filtered these settings here. It's telling us that if this product got damaged, you can return it. So now let me just read it out. Refund for any damages is an upgraded services for 1688 platform to compensate for any damages for platform user L2 to L6 buyer within a certain refund amount range if the buyer initiates a refund application during or after the sales due to damages. The merchant must respond to the refund within 24 hours. Now, going to the second one, delayed will be compensated. If this merchant failed to deliver these goods during to the time agreed on in the order, you can apply for compensation in order. Now, this is the third one have to do with fast refund. Now, to just quickly run that up, this is another trade assurances purposes during the transportation to your warehouse. If this item got damaged, stolen, or broken, you can easily come back, report this transaction to 1688 customer care or to the supplier directly. It's as very simple as that, because it is there already. So there's no point in you saying, okay, your item got delivered. No, you just come to think of it. Let's just say you are doing pre-order. The item is not for you now. Not to talk of say, okay, you can say you want to bear the loss. Let's assume this item is for other people. They will definitely come back to ask for refund. You will refund their money, and that is a loss. So this is how to avoid it. Okay, now let's proceed to okay, let me click on this second guy here and see what this guy have to offer again about this trade assurance. That is another thing you want to take note. So we are learning, right? So this okay, let me just click on this guy here without wasting much of our time. I don't want this video to be a very long one, so let me wait for this guy to load. you can see that this page is presently loading, but before that you can see that this is the same thing on that previous page that we just enlightened on this trade assurance. Okay, now let me still screenshot this page now and head over to my Google Translator to still translate the points that we are still looking at. All right, so this is my Google Translator now. I'm still going to get it translated. Okay, so this has already translated now. You can see it's telling us that within 7 days after signing for this good, you can replace it if a new product or equal value that is consistent with the required replacement product, except for size or color for free, provided that it is not due to quality problem, that is not human damage, and it does not affect secondary sales. Now to just cut this long story, to just cut the long story short, now this is telling us that you have the right to return this item within 7 days and not after 7 days. Okay, now if it is provided that the item got damaged, and if it is only for maybe quality, that he said that one is not a, is that one is natural thing. All right, but he's telling us that it is fright, this supplier is giving us a fright assurance that is definitely going to return, accept the damages, and is going to replace it for you. So that is the simple process. Let me go back to my 1688 account. So that is the simple process you want to use to filter out the freight fee or the freight insurance on your item on 1688 to avoid loss. Okay, so I'm going to be leaving you with this video showing around this corner on the 3 mistake or 5 mistake every importer does. Okay, it's a must you watch that video, so you must have, so to avoid that same mistake. Okay, so thank you.
Okay guys, thank you guys for watching that video to the very end. Please follow us on all our social media handles. On Instagram we are at Zion of Logistics, on TikTok we are at Zion of Logistics, and on Facebook we are at Zion of Logistics. On YouTube we are also at Zion of Logistics. So follow up, let's connect, let's be friends. I will see you in my next tutorial.